Robert Mills is one of more than 500 Virginia farmers turning over a new leaf this spring by growing hemp in fields once used primarily for tobacco crops.
With the current tariff situation and the lack of contract volume because of the Chinese not purchasing tobacco in 2018 and 19, there were a lot of tobacco farmers that were short when it came contract time. And the timing was perfect with an opportunity for us to grow industrial hemp.
With demand for tobacco way down, Mills says Virginia tobacco growers are ideally suited to take on the budding hemp market. The two crops are grown in similar fashion and can be dried in the same barns. But there's one big difference between the two crops that's holding hemp back.
There is no crop insurance, so there is no safety net, and there's a tremendous amount of input cost when growing industrial hemp. So there is quite a bit of risk, but anytime you have large risk, you also have a potential for large reward.
The 2018 Farm Bill removed industrial hemp from the list of restricted products, and the Virginia General Assembly approved growing it commercially this year. Mother Nature can also be a big obstacle.
We take hail and wind insurance on tobacco because a tobacco leaf that's broke up that really has no value. Same thing with the flowers on industrial hemp. If those flowers get damaged, then those flowers are not marketable. So that is, the weather is going to play one of the largest obstacles that we could potentially have here in growing industrial hemp this year.
Although growing industrial hemp is a new opportunity for present-day Virginia farmers, the crop has been around for hundreds of years. Hemp production essentially stopped after World War II because of its similarity to marijuana. Both hemp and marijuana are grown from the cannabis plant, but it's the THC, the hallucinogenic chemical that's inside the plant, that gets you high. So Virginia farmers are allowed to only grow hemp with less than 0.3% THC. Any crops with more will be destroyed. All industrial hemp growers are licensed by the state, and there will be inspections. What's driving the new market for industrial hemp? Consumer demand for cannabidiol oil, or CBD, is growing fast. Small businesses like this retail store in Richmond sell the product, and it can be ordered online. Jennifer Elliott opened Your CBD store in March 2019. Many of her customers are eager to learn more about CBD and hemp.
I just make sure they know that even though it is kind of a strain or related to marijuana, this is the industrial hemp product, and you're going to get all the medical benefits of that you would get with marijuana. You're just not going to get the high.
Elliott's store has everything from protein bars and protein powder to liquid CBD that goes under the tongue.
We're inside of them all here, and we get a lot of walkers here. A lot of them are elderly, so we get a lot of people that come in here for pain relief.
Stafford resident Maria Dockstader has been taking CBD oil to alleviate some of her pain from multiple back surgeries.
It did relieve the pain somewhat. Doesn't take it all away, and it's not a magic cure for anything, but it does relieve the pain. And when you suffer from chronic pain, it affects your whole life.
Dockstader says she knows at least 10 other friends who are using CBD oil for pain relief. But it's not just her friends who are on board.
I've explained to my doctors that I use the CBD oil, and they told me if it works to continue using it.
Other consumers, especially those with an active lifestyle, are using hemp for their aches and pains. But because drug tests look for any THC, some workers could put their jobs in jeopardy for using CBD derived from hemp.
So truck drivers, equipment operators who may, or any business that has random drug testing, those employees are not able to use a CBD product. And those CBD is very helpful in a lot of ailments. And so that's something that's going to have to be taken into consideration, and maybe some legislation move forward on that to protect those individuals that are using a legal product that can be used for health purposes.
Despite these gray areas, Mills is still willing to give hemp a try for this growing season.
I'm optimistic that this has more potential than any other replacement or alternative crops for tobacco that I've seen in my lifetime.
It will be some time whether Mills knows whether his bet has paid off, but as long as people are looking for non-addictive treatments for dealing with life's aches and pains, it's likely the industrial hemp industry has a chance to flower and grow. In Pittsylvania County, Virginia, I'm Burke Moeller.